Good morning, everyone. Kate Denning here, the tea lady, and I am coming to you from Buderim. No, I'm at Mountain Creek today. I think I am. I'm up the Sunshine Coast with my mother-in-law. She's in hospital, and I'm staying at her sister's place. And I have just got out of bed. My alarm went off at 8 o'clock this morning for me to get ready, and I looked at the clock and I thought, the clock's fast in the bedroom and it says 9:15. I'm like, oh my god, I've missed the show. Anyway, here I am. I've made it on time. No makeup, not done anything to myself, no jewelry on. I feel like I'm naked, but I thought, I can't miss the show, can I? So welcome everyone. Kate Denning, the tea lady, and I usually reside at Wellington Point, and I've got a little gypsy wagon that I do my readings out of. I've got an expo coming up in August, on Saturday the 26th of August, and the expo is going to be at Alexandra Hills Hotel Convention Centre, and there will be it's a psychic and holistic expo. It's called Good Vibrations Psychic and Holistic Expo, and I'll be showcasing people with new businesses, helping them out. It's very scary for people to start coming out and promoting themselves. So it's a great way to get people out there, let them know about other people's businesses. I'll also have a speakers lounge there where I'll have psychic celebrities. There'll be Amanda De Warren. She is an animal communicator. You might have seen her column in The Woman's Day. She's been a regular on there for many, many years. And she used to work with Steve Irwin as well. She's written a couple of books. She'll have her books there on the day. Then there'll be Shay de Montfort, and she's incredible. I try and go to her meditation classes that she holds at Pimpama once a fortnight, and she speaks about anything spiritual. She is just incredible. One of the most incredible people I've ever met, actually. Her knowledge on things is just, thank you so much. I've just had my morning tea made for me. I'm staying at Faye's place. So is it Mountain Creek? Mountain Creek we're at, which is up the Sunshine Coast. So Shay de Montfort, she was on the show The One, which was on Channel 7 back in 2008, and it's where they had a whole lot of psychics, mediums, and they would do their stuff. It was just a great big competition, and I remember with one particular one with Shay, they had a boy in the bush, a lost boy, and they were just dumped in the bush somewhere, and Shay, it only took her like 4 minutes to find this little boy. It was just incredible. But anyway, she was on that show. I'll be doing some live readings. I'll be doing a demonstration with tea leaf reading on the day, and I've also got Jean Sheehan, and she lives up the Sunshine Coast, and she is a well-known medical intuitive, and I've seen her on stage before, and she is just absolutely incredible. So you'll get to see her as well. Now, there'll be a whole lot of stall holders. We'll have people out there doing readings, spiritual type products, art, and then people with there's Sensi as well. I'm trying to think of Kerry Maiko. She will be there with her special sound healing bed. A frequency bed. I'm not too sure how it works, but I'll be doing an interview with her in the upcoming week, so you can tune into my page on Kate Denning the Tea Lady, and I'll be interviewing the different people, so you'll get to see what it is that they do and what the services they have to offer. So this morning I'm going to be doing some readings, and also too, Faye has given me a special cup, so we're going to do some tea leaf readings with that too. So if she wants to get me a cup with hot water in it, she's nodding her head, that'd be great. And now Faye, I don't know if Faye's actually into spiritual things or not. We've never really spoken about it in the past, so I've said to her, sit here and listen to what I'm doing, because she's given me this cup, and oh my god, it's gorgeous. She was given the cup on her 21st birthday, and Faye is around about 80 years old, and this cup, so it's very old, this beautiful china cup. So I'm going to do a tea leaf reading with that this morning. Okay, so I'm having trouble again like I did last night. Thank you very much. I'll show you this cup. Look at this. How beautiful is that? On the inside it's got the Joker, and then this is the saucer. I have never seen a teacup like that, and I feel very honoured that she's given it to me too, when it was a gift of hers when she turned 21. So I've got my tea here. Now this is a special tea that I've had made to do tea leaf readings for myself. The flavour is absolutely beautiful. It's got vanilla pods, vanilla, honey bush, lotus, blue pea flower, blue corn flower, chamomile for calming, rose petal, cinnamon, and each one of the ingredients will cover any type of reading that I do, whether it be for money or love or past loved ones coming through. Excuse me picking it out, but I forgot to ask for a teaspoon. No. She's going to get me a teaspoon. But just look at this. How pretty is this? And it just tastes absolutely wonderful. Can't see it properly on camera, can you? Whoops, it's all falling off my hand. So what we're going to do this morning is I'm going to do some readings with the cards, and thank you very much. Now you don't need very much, and I put the tea straight into the teacup, and the reason why I do that, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not quite a spoonful. The reason why I do that is because that gives me enough for the reading and then enough for the flavour. I'm just digging to try and get some smaller bits in there too. And it's really quite with the honey bush that's in there. Did I get some? No, or maybe a little bit. With the honey bush that's in there, it's really quite amazing because they're little tiny pieces, and it seems that when I have that in there, you can see names and you can see numbers. So yes, I have used it for lotto and I've won little bits of money, not great amounts, but definitely I have won some money. So I have a story to tell you. I've got a guy that comes to have readings with me, and the first time he came to me, and I think I've got it in my book, The A to Z of Tea Leaf Reading, and the first time he came to me, in the cup I could see the letter W, the letter M, the number 17, the most beautiful tall horse with a small person on it and a lady standing behind it. And anyway, I said to him, usually a horse with a rider would actually mean money coming in for you, okay? And I said to him, are you a gambler? And he said, no. And I said, so you don't have anything to do with horses? And he said, oh yeah. He said, my grandfather, he was a horse trainer, and there was symbols there. There was also another time where I did a reading for him, and there was a train in there, and there was a person standing in front of the train, and his grandfather was a train driver, and so was his step-grandfather too. He was a train driver, and both of them had been run over by trains. They'd been in front of the train. And anyway, his grandfather used to come through and give him the tips. So I'd give him all the information that I saw in the teacup. Now, I couldn't work out what it meant. He came back to me and he said, in 2 weeks is the Cox Plate. And he said the letters in the cup, he said the letter M is on the back of the shirt of the guy. The W is the name of the horse. And the numbers, one was the number of the horse, I think, and 7 was the race, and the horse's name was Winks. And Faye sitting in front of me, and she's like, Winks. She picked it up straight away. And anyway, the following year, he had come to me just before the Cox Plate, and in the cup was a horse, and the horse had a cup in its mouth. So I said to him, this horse has already won the race. And he's like, so, we put bets on Winks again. And Winks ended up winning 4 years in a row. There's a book being written on Winks now, it's just gone down in history. And I feel rather special because, bringing that up and seeing that in the cup. And then my mother-in-law bought a car around about the same time, and the number plate is WNX, and we call the car Winks. Yeah. So I just love how this works. And anyway, I've got Faye sitting here nodding, and we were up talking until it's nearly 3 o'clock this morning. We had a great time. And I see pictures on the floor, on tiles, when you're scrying. And I'm sitting there on the loo and I'm looking at the tiles on the floor, and I took a photo of it, so I'll put it up here later on. And I was talking about my son. He's wanting to, the younger son, he's thinking about going and working in the mines, but his dog passed away not so long ago. It was bitten by a snake, and he really wants to get another dog, because it really helped him, because he's a bit of a quiet boy, and just having the company of the dog was great for him. So anyway, here I am, I'm sitting on the loo and I'm looking at the tiles on the floor, and here is a picture of a dog, and next to it the letters TJ, and my son's name is Tyler James. So I don't think he's going to the mines. I think he's getting another dog, or he'll go to the mines, decide that it's not good for him, he's too lonely, he'll come home and he'll get a dog. So I can get messages anywhere. And how many of you have ever done that, when you've gone to the bathroom, you've looked at the tiles on the floor and you've seen pictures in them? I went to town one day with my daughter, and the unit that they were staying at, I was looking at the tiles on the floor and all I could see was naughty images. Well, a lot of people go to the hotel just to have a bit of fun, don't they? And I did take photos of it, but I won't. I'd have to scroll through my camera and find them from last year, and I take so many photos. But anyway, I'm going to have some of this tea. I did see a turtle floating in there. So the turtle is possible moving of house, and it's slow and steady wins the race. So cheers. I was going to let Faye drink this, but I'll make her another one after, and I'll do a special reading for her, even though I don't know that she's into this type of thing. But I'll do a reading for her and I'll show her. Okay, now again, I'm not seeing names coming up, so I should have got I don't have another phone to check this. So what I'm going to do, do you know what I think I might do? Think of a number between 1 and 10. And I'm going to pull out a card and I'll say a number, and that number relates to you, okay? So this reading is for you. So any number between 1 and 10. And we'll take this card. This is the first card. The 8 of Swords. Okay, so if you had number 2, the 8 of Swords is your card. Now, with these cards here, they were created by a lady called Eleanor Hammond, and they're really quite unique. They've got the meaning of the card up the top, and then they've got 8 meanings here. So you would usually draw out 8 cards, and you'd face them down this way here, and then, depending on where they landed, is to which one you would read. But the 8 of Swords, so whoever picked the number 2, this is about controversy and conflict. It might be a bit hard for you to keep going on the current plan. It's about inner healing. It's about an inner healing journey that you're doing at the moment. But the 8 of Swords is also your blockage card, and it's you causing your own blockages. This would be things that you want to do, and you just find that no matter what you do, it's just not working for you. Either it's not meant to be, or you're not meant to do it right now, or maybe you're doing it the wrong way and you need to work out another way to do it. Okay, So that's for number 2. You are blocking yourself. Oh, and I've just got, as I put the deck down, okay, number 7, I'm going to give you the Star card. Now, the Star card is your wishes and your dreams coming true. So make your wish. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, you can create. This card here tells you what you think about comes about. Write things down. I love to paint, and I've painted things into reality. I did a painting on canvas back in 2015, and it was of me sitting on the steps of a gypsy wagon with my animals. And I haven't finished the painting. You know, I've got a whole lot of unfinished projects which I'm starting to get on. But I painted it, and then in 2019 I actually got my own gypsy wagon. Can you believe that? How many people have gypsy wagons? And so I've got a gypsy wagon in my front yard, and I do readings out of that. I take it to people's places, and I do psychic parties. And with that, everybody gets a reading in the wagon, a free reading, and then I do a group reading with everyone doing the tea leaf reading. I painted 2 little poodles, and I now have my own little toy poodle. Now, I couldn't afford to get a poodle myself, and I got her for free, but she's on permanent loan, and the people I got her from, my dear friends at Rosewood, who do have a pet, what do you call it, a pet zoo. They go out to people's places with little ponies and so on. They've got the rights for breeding. So she'll be 3 years old in October, but we're trying to find a little male for her, but she's just too tiny to breed from. But anyway, I got my little toy poodle, so I painted it. So that's what the Star card is, okay? It's about your wishes and your dreams coming true. What you think about comes about. But remember too, also on the negative side, if you're thinking negative all the time, well then you will find negative things happening in your life. So turn it into positive thoughts. If you are feeling down, get some happy music. ABBA's really good. The beat with the ABBA music is fantastic to raise your vibrations. Another one that you can do is download Michelle Blood. Money magnet songs. She's got healing songs, just absolutely amazing. So check that out. Let me just check the time because I've got we've got 5 minutes. Okay, so let's quickly do this tea leaf reading. So we swish it around to turn it upside down on the saucer. Now I'm going to be careful because this has got a gold rim around it too. But we turn it around 3 times anti-clockwise, and this brings through our past and some confirmation for us. So I'm going to do this reading as a whole for everybody. So, you know, whatever symbols we're seeing in here, if it doesn't relate, don't take it. But this is basically a whole for everyone else. And then I tapped on it 3 times, and that brings through our spirit guides and our ancestors for any messages they may have for us. Now I love holding it up this way here in front of the camera, because this way you can actually see for yourself what it is that I'm seeing. Now I've got a person coming through here. You can see them just here. And see how they've got a big pointy nose? A long pointy nose? This could represent, now when someone comes through that's passed over, they like to exaggerate on something that may have been a special feature of theirs, something that they were known for. But I'm seeing here, like the pointy nose, someone with a big nose coming through. But now it's turned around and I can see two eyes there, and I'm looking at this and the long stick. It looks like a lady with her hair up in a bun, and she holds, what do you call those things, those extension things that they used to use to hold their cigarettes?
Oh, a cigarette holder, as far as I know.
Yeah, a cigarette holder, but they were really long and you know, the ladies would have them back in the
Princess
day.
Margaret had one.
Oh, there you go. Princess Margaret had one. And Princess Margaret would wear her hair like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Is Princess Margaret, she's still alive, isn't
Oh.
No, she's passed on.
Oh, God, yeah, about 5 years ago.
Okay. So there you go. That's someone there that looks like Princess Margaret. So I don't know why she'd be coming through. Maybe there's something about the royals that's going to be on the news this week. And I'm not going to take a guess at what that means. Now, when it comes to death, I don't predict death. It's not professional, it's not ethical, and it's not legal, okay? And I asked my guides not to tell me this. And it's very rare that I've actually ever seen anything like that, which is really good because I don't want to. But now we're looking at this, I can see this guy here, and he's got a pipe in his mouth. Now look at the way he's sitting. You can see where his head is and his shoulders. His head's quite drooped. And, oh, look at that. He's got funny feet. It looks like it's turned into a mermaid now. So look at that. You can see the tail and the fins down the bottom. So the mermaid is about be careful of temptation. Look at things before you sign them. Okay, and then this one here, look, we've got a lady here with long blonde hair. She's holding something up in her hands here, and she's got a baby in her lap. So this could relate to someone that is about to have a baby. It could be news that there's a new baby coming in the royal family. Okay, anyway, I'll leave it at that. So that's my tea leaf reading. Just check this time because we've got 1 minute. So, Kate Denning, the tea lady here. I hope you enjoyed that. Go into my album and you can see how much that I charge for a reading, or if you'd like a psychic party in my gypsy wagon. Anyway, have a lovely weekend and goodbye.